Hey guys, welcome back to the supplement review. Today, I'm Shira and this is
Joshua God Health, physician assistant, nutritional and functional medicine expert.
all right. So today we're going to review
NuMedica Power Greens. This is Power Greens and Reds. You've got the chocolate flavor, but they also have espresso and they have mint too. So a lot of varieties, a lot of different types of drinks you can make with them. Make it fun.
Right.
And fruits and vegetables.
So we said this was chocolate. What flavor is this?
This is like it's a kiwi strawberry flavor. Yeah.
I love the chocolate, but I actually just discovered that I really love this one too. If you mix it with unsweetened yogurt, it tastes delicious.
Yeah, the non-dairy yogurt
we
typically use like coconut or almond or cashew yogurt.
Yeah, it's really good. You should try it. Okay, so let's start with this, Josh. Why don't you tell us, what is this for? Why do we use this?
So the main ingredients in here are obviously fruits and vegetables. So it's a very, very concentrated form of fruits and vegetables because it's freeze-dried, so they can concentrate a lot of fruits and vegetables in a small amount. They basically just get rid of the water. So you can pack in a lot of fruits and vegetables into just a little scoop.
Right. So this is super important because most of the time we don't get the correct amount of fruits and vegetables servings that we're supposed to get throughout a day. What's the servings that we're supposed to get?
We should typically get like 6 to 7 servings of vegetables.
Wow.
2, 3, 4 servings of fruit a day.
Right. That's a lot, and that's hard to get in with raw fruits and vegetables or even cooked fruits and vegetables. That's a lot.
Yeah. Some tips, really, before we get into this, but some tips to get enough fruits and vegetables during the day. How do you pack that in? You can make smoothies. So, like, you can put in a lot of fruits in there, even some vegetables. You can throw in some leafy greens, avocado in there. But then soups are also a great way to get a lot of fruits and vegetables. Salads are a lot of way to get your vegetables. So, like, that's kind of how you can fool yourself into getting a lot of vegetables and you don't even realize it. Another trick, and Shira does this a lot, she'll take a pan and she'll line the pan with a few different vegetables, just spray it with some extra virgin olive oil, just very lightly, and then season however you want. So those are a few tricks. But even us, when we eat a good amount of vegetables and fruits in our diet, we still find it many days to get to that threshold.
6 to 7 servings, that's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
So this is another great way that you can get your healthy fruit and veggie servings in throughout the day.
Yeah, and it gives a lot of variety too, because there's a lot of vegetables and fruits that we may not eat on a regular basis. So this will expose us to more nutrients from more of a variety of fruits and vegetables.
So you want to just tell us quickly, like, what's the blend of fruits and veggies that are in here?
Yes, I have the list over here. It's on the back of the bottle too. First, I'll start off that in both of them, you've got spirulina and chlorella. Very, very good detoxifiers. Very good for both the liver and the kidneys to just detoxify anything, those environmental toxins we come into contact with every day. And spirulina chlorella, actually spirulina more is a very good source of protein that is people don't really recognize, but it is a very, very good source of protein, a good source of tryptophan, which helps the brain function better, produce more serotonin. But besides that, it's got a slew of powerful foods. So we've got ginger, carrot, cabbage palm, kelp, spinach, parsley, radish, broccoli, collards, beets, and then it's got a couple of other superfoods. We've got green tea in here, which is a great antioxidant. Turmeric, very amazing anti-inflammatory properties. They even add some milk thistle in here. And then on the fruit side of things, we've got apple, cranberry, strawberry, plum, blackberry, papaya, watermelon, pomegranate, goji, blueberry, noni, grape, cherry, bilberry, raspberry, mangosteen, and kiwi. So really, a lot. You probably some of these you maybe recognize the name, but you probably don't get it in your diet.
Right. I would say most of these things on a typical day, we're not getting in our diet. So this is an amazing way to jam pack nutrition, brain boosters, everything for your health that you're really not going to get, traditionally.
Yeah. And also, it's very important for antioxidant potential to have fruits and vegetables.
What does that mean? Let's tell everybody.
Antioxidant is basically going against those things that oxidize in our body. So whenever something oxidizes in our body, it's kind of like rusting in our body, and it's destroying the cell. And it's destroying the mitochondria of the cell. So it destroys the repair mechanisms of the cell. We also get very tired. We produce less energy. So we're actually coming out with an energy trio. We talked about the adrenal supplement already. This is another one of the supplements. The reason we put this in is because it actually protects the mitochondria. So our energy, we forget, we always try to take in all these energy boosters, but we forget about how to protect our energy. So lots of antioxidants are necessary to do that, to protect the mitochondria of the cell.
All right. Okay. Anything else important to know about this supplement?
Yes, 100%. So besides the fruits and vegetables, there's also a probiotic blend in here. It's a non-dairy probiotic blend, but that can help tremendously with gut health. So we now absorb even more nutrients. There's also an enzyme blend in here, which helps us break down the nutrients in our other foods. So besides in the fruits and vegetables, so we can even get more nutrition. So it's not just the fruits and vegetables that are in here, but it optimizes our digestion on other things that we eat.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, really, really awesome food. Go ahead.
How many times a day should you be taking this?
You could take it once, even twice a day, no problem. It's really, you can a couple times a day. Maybe you want to mix it up. You could do different flavors. One of the other things I forgot to mention is we talked about digestion, but it also has like a fiber blend in here. So it has some, and these two are gluten-free. The mint and the espresso are not, but these are. But it has also like a supportive blend of fibers. So it's got some oat bran. They also put aloe in here too. So like that definitely can help with digestion too. So there's some fiber in here too. But yeah, a couple times a day is just fantastic if you can do that.
All right, and let's talk about taste, because I feel like for most of us that's the most important part, right? There are so many powders out there that are disgusting.
Yeah, we've tried some greens powders, and
they've been really
they're nasty.
Nothing to write home about.
So you force yourself because you know that it's good, but these are actually taste.
They really do. They taste good. Our kids even like it. And you don't have to you just can put it straight in water. You just put it in water, you mix it up well, and it tastes really good. And I'm usually picky also. He's not very picky. I'm more picky, and I actually like both of these. So is there sugar? Like, what is it sweetened with?
No, it's actually sweetened with stevia. So it doesn't raise your blood sugar. It doesn't have like really a glycemic index. So it has a very low glycemic index because you're really just getting the sugars from the fruits and vegetables. And even that, not too much. It's mainly the nutrition from the fruits and vegetables. So if I'm looking at this right now, in one scoop, there's 3 grams of sugar, and that's all from the fruits and vegetables, natural sources. And remember, you're getting a little bit of fiber in here, so that can negate it. But it's also, you have to, when you're talking about sugar from fruits and vegetables, it's very, very different. Your body incorporates the sugar from fruits and vegetables in a much different way than it does if you're eating just table sugar. But it's mainly the sweetness factor you've got is mainly from the stevia itself.
Right. So the blend of all those fruits and veggies that we were talking about may at first sound like maybe ew to you, but it actually tastes really good. Trust me.
Yeah. And you want to just mix it into the right things too. Like, so Shira mentioned mixing into yogurt. These both mix well into yogurt. The espresso flavor also does. You can mix it with a protein powder that can also can add flavors to protein powder. You could just make we've made smoothie bowls with it. So you can take this one, the greens and the reds, which is like a kiwi strawberry flavor. You blend it with some other berries, like a mixed berries, and maybe some bananas and some ice, and it makes a really, really nice smoothie bowl or a smoothie. This can make a nice chocolate milk. So if you mix this with almond milk, it makes like a really nice chocolate milk. The espresso one is actually really good coffee substitute. So that actually has some energy boosting properties. We mentioned a lot of the fruits and vegetables here, but the espresso flavor has is even more packed with things that can create some energy. It has, I think, the royal jelly in it, and it's got some other energy. I have to look it up again. I don't remember off the top of my head, but it also has a lot of energy properties. The mint flavor is about the same as this, but they're all fantastic flavors. They all
sounds good.
Taste great.
And let's say, you're at the end of the day and you're looking back and you're like, oh, I did not have like any fruit or vegetables today. Hopefully not. But let's say you're looking back and you realize that, go ahead and use this and you'll be good. You'll be good for the day.
Yeah. I could tell you that I just feel a lot better when I take this. And if I don't, like I could feel that I have less inflammation. I feel my body like cool off. And my muscles ache less. It's just, you have better recovery. So for people who work out, same thing. Like, I think this is a good thing to take after a workout. Instead of just, like rehydrate with plain water, you can take this, and it's fantastic. It just it can rehydrate you well, but it also adds a lot of antioxidant potential, so it can dampen down that inflammation at the end of the day. For someone who's a big meat eater, I'm not. We're not. We're mostly plant-based, but you have to negate those effects, those inflammatory effects and oxidizing effects from too much animal protein. So this is very important for kids, right? Unfortunately, they get a lot of junk at school, to keep their immune system healthy and to counteract those effects of all that terrible stuff that they come in contact with. This stuff is really good. So it's very, very important to have fruits and vegetables. That's why I tell all my patients, like, that is the main thing. If they come to me, I analyze their diet. The first thing I analyze, besides how much water they drink, I'll ask them, like, tell me what your diet's like. And a lot of people be like, what's missing? I'll ask them what's missing. And they'll be like, I only eat like vegetables like a couple times a day, maybe fruit once a day. And I'm like, there you go. So like, this
comes to the rescue.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today. And we'll be back next time with another episode, another supplement. So stay well and stay healthy.
Bye.